happening in this text. These folks who are looking for Jesus have used keen observation, attention to detail, and reasonable deduction to realize that Jesus was no longer among them. They saw that the boat that was there was only one boat, and that one was gone. And we saw that Peter and John and them got on that boat, but I don't think Jesus was on that boat. Let me see. I'm going to text him and see. I got one of his numbers. Let me text Jesus, because I saw when they got on the boat, and the boat, he wasn't on there, so maybe he's still around. But I asked Brother Brown if he had seen Jesus. He said no, but he's seen him leave a little earlier, and so maybe he's not here. They have this conversation and figure out and realize that Jesus is not there, and so they use all of their intellect, all of their insight, all of their observation skills to realize and recognize when Jesus wasn't there. I wanted to point that out because I wish sometimes we would use all of the skills, all of our observation, all of our intellect to realize when Jesus is not in a place that we need to get to wherever he is. I wish this morning that we had some...
Yes, sir.
That's not what I came to talk about. That's not what I... But they were looking for Jesus not for the reason you would think. They weren't looking for Jesus because they heard that he walked on water. They weren't looking for Jesus because of all the sick folks who they now had seen being made whole. They weren't looking for Jesus even because they heard how he calmed a storm. But they were looking for Jesus for another meal. They were looking for Jesus because they were trying to figure out when the next fish fry was. They were looking for Jesus because they needed a bill paid. They were looking for Jesus because they had another job interview. They were looking for Jesus because they were hoping that this lotto ticket was the ticket that was going to hit. Amen, somebody. Don't be mad at me. But far too often we are in search of Jesus for what he can do for us instead of what he can do in us. Too often in our lives we're trying to work with the Lord to meet our tangible need rather than allowing him to do the transformation over our life. Too often we are seeking Jesus for material gains and physical needs rather than the spiritual transformation that he is inviting us to through relationship with him. I'm not talking about folks in here, but if you call one of your friends or you see them at brunch, just tell them you can get to Jesus for more than a meal. This morning I want to encourage somebody that you can get to Jesus for more than what Burger King might offer. If you hungry, call Uber Eats, but Jesus has something more to offer you. Jesus has something more to give to you. Jesus is making something available more than a 2-piece and a pepper.